surely in the climax, we'll finally see an actually devious scheme of his. Or he'll somehow face an unexpected challenge for once. But as for Hollywood failing at writing geniuses, let's look at an example that falls for 2 of the 4 mistakes simultaneously. But Macrinus is the big bad villain, and everything about the way he's handled is trying to make you think he's a genius character. Only there are problems. Macrinus is out to become emperor, and the 2 current emperors, let's just say they must be from Reed Richards' universe because they're morons. Case in point, a beloved general has just come back from a successful military campaign where he's conquered swaths of territory for the Empire. When he asks for the modest reward he does,
I only ask for some respite from war. To spend time with my wife.
You'd think any leader with even a shred of competence would grant him a couple weeks off. Certainly don't put your sword to their neck and threaten to kill the guy if he doesn't immediately get back to it and invade somewhere else. If you want to have 2 nitwits in charge, for many stories that's a great idea a la Game of Thrones, but it's a terrible one for this story, because the political intrigue is a huge part of Gladiator 2, and these 2 idiots are right at the heart of it as Macrinus manipulates them. Even if you haven't seen the film, you can already tell there's a massive problem with that story premise. My dude, you do not need to be Littlefinger to manipulate these morons. Anyone could. They're so manipulatable, if that's even a word. Him outwitting these guys feels like Mike Tyson going in the ring against a 3-year-old. But surely in the climax, we'll finally see an actually devious scheme of his. Or he'll somehow face an unexpected challenge for once. Well, no, but you can see the issue here, or rather issues, because there are quite a few. Every move Macrinus makes is obvious. He doesn't make any bad decisions, let's be fair to the guy, but every decision he makes is a really easy one. Here's why Macrinus is a poorly written genius. In order for a story to be compelling, there needs to be challenge. Our genius needs to face hardship, failures where they have to adapt their plans as they enact their schemes. Ideally, they're outwitted at certain points. However, because the 2 people he's trying to manipulate are so inept, the throne is practically his the moment the movie begins, and we're waiting for 2 hours of runtime for the inevitable plot beat of his ascension to emperor. This is one of the big 4 failures the film falls for, a failure to present the genius with compelling obstacles. Macrinus' subplot is boring. It just is, because everything comes to him so easily. He never faces obstacles, but the story never does anything to earn the designation genius from the guy, despite trying so very hard.